You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And Ding Dong. Ryan, 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning and welcome to the Roula and Ryan show. We're a little pop in for roses after 7 o'clock. Still recovering from foot surgery, but we got Eric.
Good morning.
Special K.
Yeah.
Sam.
Oh my God.
Now he's got his own hype
Not
machine.
ready for that. Morning.
And Sam.
Wake up. Yeah, Sam.
And Sam.
Where's your drop for
Overpowered.
that?
It's Sam.
Way to build up her confidence.
Did you get some sleep, Sam?
Yes, kind of. It was hubby's duty last night to
Yeah.
take
Oh,
care of
good.
Santiago. But like a mom, I feel like guys, I'm only saying this because my husband, it's true about him. I feel like he sleeps like through the baby cries. And a mom, you like hear it and you're like alert and you're like ready to go. Okay, let's go see what's going on. And I was like, but it's not my night. But I'm just still like
You
awake.
bump him? Do you like elbow?
Yeah,
Bam.
I'm like,
Get up, take care of him.
Hello, your child is crying. But Santiago was doing so good, sleeping through the night and everything. And now all of a sudden, he's not sleeping through the night anymore. I don't know if he's going through a growth spurt or if he's uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. I don't know what triggered it
Isn't
for
it
him to
frustrating when
stop going.
Babies don't get memos.
It's nice that you can't tell what's wrong
They
with
create
them.
their own schedule.
I know, but he was doing so good. So I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know why he's now waking up in the middle of the night. Luckily, it's just once, but still, it's like, it just kills you.
Does he get swaddled or is he not a swaddler?
No, he hates being swaddled. Totally hates. And since now that he's 4 months and he can roll over on his stomach, he's just like doing whatever he wants. I think that's why. It's because he's like loving his new skill of being able to roll on his belly.
I love that swaddling when they were tucked like a little burrito.
Yeah, no, he hated that. He never wanted to be swaddled. He
Do you
would
have the,
find ways to rip out of it.
Do you have the baby monitor?
I do.
Like
I
where you
do.
can see the video on your nightstand?
Yes.
You're looking over like,
and sometimes if you catch like his eyes will be glowing if it like hits his face the right way. And
get
I'm
the
like,
infrared light.
"Ah!"
Ghost baby.
Yes, he looks like a little ghost baby. But if anybody has any tips on why they think my 4-month-old won't sleep through the night, 37530 KRBE's text line, I appreciate it.
Aw.
You know, first time mom. I don't
Did
know.
you see this, Kev? I know you love those class action lawsuits. You win lots of money that way.
Yes, I think I've taken in at least $37 between AT&T and Google.
It took him 5 hours to fill out the paperwork, but you got $37.
Hell yeah.
Facebook has a $725 million settlement, and you have 1 month left to apply. To get your
really?
share. There you go. See,
Now, what was the settlement for? Like, what did they? We know they're doing all sorts of
Personal
unethical
info.
things.
Let's see. Personal information to Cambridge Analytica.
Oh, they sold our info to Cambridge.
Yeah. So that's a no-no without
there's-
their permission, I guess. So
Yeah.
you can get a piece of that. And I saw that in KHOU today, Channel 11.
Wow.
Go there, and I'm sure they have a link. Get your money.
They
I'm
do
sure
all
you'll
this
get,
stuff
what,
because
$5?
yeah, they know that even if there is a big lawsuit, it doesn't matter. It's like suing some. It's like I made $1 billion and they're going to fine me $10,000.
Would you rather have the $5, which is nothing, or there you go? Okay, guys, everyone that's in this, if we all agree, we will do like a lottery. We'll just pull out a name.
Oh, I'd go for the lottery.
Might as well go for the lottery. I'd
Yeah,
rather
make one
have
person
one
rich.
person just get really rich, than everyone just get $5.
Yep. And you get like a few minutes in the round with Mark Zuckerberg.
I don't know. He's practicing MMA.
Well, he's got to have his hands cuffed.
Oh.
Gosh.
I know. Is he still going to take on Elon Musk?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything
They've been talking
since.
about like getting in the ring together. I know at one point they were saying, let's get in the Rome Coliseum and duke it out.
Oh, God, why would they just be so disrespectful to
I know, the
Rome?
Coliseum. I know,
it's
exactly.
an iconic place.
God, they're just so unlikable.
Hell no.
Well, I got to say thank you to Eric for taking me to Rudy Lecter's for my first time yesterday.
Did you enjoy your German cuisine?
It was off the chain.
That was such a cool
What did you end up
environment.
getting?
We
What
both
you got the...
Oh, you got the same thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
He had one that was like walnut crusted.
It was a
the
Wiener
pork?
Schnitzel.
Yeah,
It was.
Wiener
See, I had the veal.
I think mine was beef. It was like, what did I eat?
I know, it's hard to tell. It's breaded, so...
yeah, because it's
Some kind of
breaded.
meat.
But it was good. Did you get a pretzel? Was there a pretzel?
Yeah.
Yes,
It
we
wasn't
got
as big as I
pretzels.
thought. It was like I thought it'd be like a really big
Yeah,
one.
like as big as your
like
face.
a bar pretzel.
Yeah, but it was a smaller one, but it was really tasty.
Beer mustard?
Yep.
Yep.
And beer mustard. We had a couple
And
of beers.
yeah, we had some German beers, which were actually pretty good because I was hating on German beers yesterday, but I found some good Pilseners there.
Just the environment,
yeah,
the
they
vibe.
bought like Kolsch beers.
There are Kolsch beers there.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of Hefeweizens. And
Oh.
they have a band that comes in. I
Was
think
it Wednesday night?
How festive.
We went during the day.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
glad
we
you
missed
guys
that.
had a good
We
time.
brought Yoj with us, who does.
Oh, Yoj went with y'all?
You can hear his voice,
Yeah, he's on all the commercials.
and stuff. And he had it was basically like a pork tenderloin that I
I was
grew
gonna
up
say
on.
he's like obsessed with meat, so I can
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
imagine he'd get like the beef platter,
No, it was the pork one.
the pork platter.
Basically, when I grew up in Illinois, it's called pork tenderloin sandwiches. I think Culver's. I think we have like one Culver, maybe two in this city somewhere, maybe Conroe, and they have a pork tenderloin. Yeah, it's so good. The one I have comes with a bun, and you put like a mustard and onion on it, or in a pickle.
Interesting.
And it's big. It's like this. It's like twice as big as the bun.
Yeah, no,
Pork
it's-
tenderloin. It's
So
good.
why is it you'll
But they also
have-
give you mushroom sauce. I didn't want to put mushroom sauce. I tried a little bit. It was okay, but I'm not a big
mushroom fan.
mushroom sauce fan.
Yeah,
You're only a mustard on pork kind of guy anyhow. You don't put mustard, you don't put ketchup on a hot dog, right?
No. Well, when I was a kid, I did. Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh! Don't even
anymore.
start this.
I know,
debate.
I
In
know. it gets
Chicago, they have a bell near the ketchup at the where the White Sox play.
Yeah.
And if anyone puts ketchup on it, you can go ring the bell and embarrass them. Like,
I don't see what
no
the crime
ketchup,
is.
police! Look at this.
It was
door."
always for me as a kid growing up. It was always mustard, ketchup, and little sprinkle onions.
Yeah, but we're weird in Chicago. We put a whole pickle spear, tomato chunks, onions. I don't like that.
no.
It's hard to eat.
And
like, with
that
tomatoes
relish,
on it.
that relish, it's really bright green.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
It looks like it
relish.
was in a power plant.
Yeah.
In the basement of a power plant.
You're
It's
like wondering,
sludge.
that's not a natural green.
Yeah.
How did they accomplish that?
It's very, you're right. It's a little different.
Oh man, that Sahara haze dust, is that starting to get to you guys?
No.
No, not at all.
That's why I feel like I have a sore throat every day. I thought it was me because
Yeah,
drinking some
it
wine.
said it really came in yesterday, but it's supposed to be the worst today, and then Friday it should start to clear out. It'll be gone by Saturday.
Well, that's not a long siege of dust.
No.
But you notice it, like when you're outside, kind of hazy looking.
someone said, Sam, check out Taking Care of Babies on Instagram.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody's been texting. Thank you so much. Sorry, I keep reading it, and I'm like, wait till commercial break, Sam. Wait till commercial
What are they saying?
break.
What do you see? He's hungry?
Yeah, even a sleep consultant is texting, thank you, saying that he's going through the 4-month sleep regression, which is a real thing. He could be possibly teething. I felt, you know what I mean? Like he likes to...
Oh yeah, when do they get their teeth?
pacifier. I think that's 6 months. I think
forget.
it changes for different babies, but like whenever I put my little finger in his mouth, he doesn't have any teeth yet, but I mean, it could be that maybe they're starting to come out. I don't know.
See, that was the thing I always wondered. Like for women that breastfeed, when they start getting teeth, isn't that kind of like painful? I would think. Because I've been to an amusement park before where the boy
That's when they
actually
bite.
walked up and said, "Mom, I'm hungry," and she whipped out a boob and fed him right there.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that just because I have, an idea about that. And there's some women that are all about that. And that's not.
Yeah, you don't want to open up Pandora's box
Thank you.
this morning
Thank you.
at
Thank you.
6:08.
Absolutely.
There was a lady in the
do
news-
whatever you need to do to make sure that you and your baby are happy.
Portland
I'm not
mother,
sure about the teeth.
she produces more than 1.5 gallons of breast milk every day.
Whoa! What's she do with it
She has a
all?
rare health condition. It looks in this photo, looks like she freezes it, probably sells it.
Uh-huh. Ooh, is that healthy to drink somebody else's breast
Holy
milk?
crap.
You know,
Yeah,
like she sells it. Look
there's-
at it's all wrapped up. Like
I think it's totally
that was the
fine.
thing. Remember when the shortage was like
Oh
a year
my
or two ago?
gosh,
Oh,
yes,
the-
during COVID.
the,
The formula
shortage, yeah.
So people were selling their stuff.
I could thank goodness Santiago. I mean, I don't have any shame in it. Santiago is a formula baby, and I am so grateful we did not have to go through that. I can't imagine the stress. I cannot imagine the stress of not being able to find formula during that
Yeah.
time and having to try and feed your baby.
Remember, my wife was trying to breastfeed the girls, and it didn't work.
Yeah, I did
And
when
she
I
brought
was
the lady into the house, and man, they,
Yeah, the lactation
they-
consultant.
They're
and stuff.
mean.
Yeah, they
Lactation
don't,
She
consultant.
makes you feel
Yes.
like crap. My wife was
There's-
crying and
they
stuff.
don't have a
I'm
good
like,
bedside manner.
I'm like, wait, what the
The
hell?
one I did when I was in the hospital with Santiago, I had 2 different consultants come, and they both were amazing. I think it was just because he was in the NICU and that bond, and then he just,
My wife
we
had
don't
to
have
go
to go
through
full
C-section
details.
stuff, so you go
But
through all that pain anyway.
Yes.
And so you're not fully there, then
he was
you're
on
trying to force
oxygen
it
and all
on.
that, and it was just, it was
Wow.
hard to go and see him. And then I had a very bad infection, so then I was hooked up. I couldn't get out of the bed for 2 days.
Jeez.
So,
So how are you supposed to just all of a sudden?
I couldn't go and see him in the NICU. But He's fine. He's healthy. Thank you, everybody, for texting me also. I really, really appreciate it.
We got a lot coming up this morning. Of course, after 7 o'clock, it's Roula and Ryan's Roses. We're going to have to convene an emergency couples court at 7:40 this morning.
Yep. We're bumping the scoop by that time.
Yeah, they got some problems, man. We're going to have to deal with that. And
Some alien talk, too, at 6:40.
Yeah, at 6:40.
Yes.
Kevin, you had a listener line call. He was all about those hearings yesterday.
Yes.
really into it.
The roof was blown off.
They blew it up, but they didn't blow it off. They just opened the door.
Yeah.
Well, when you have a high-ranking
You have to
government
get
official,
Better tease, guys.
I
Come
wanna-
on.
when you have a high-ranking government official say, yes, absolutely, we have alien spacecraft and we have the bodies.
And they're like, could you show us? Not here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're going to be dead by tomorrow.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You're going to go, something's going to happen today. Oh,
This guy's going to mysteriously have a car
Okay, so
accident.
that's at 6:40. You're going to do alien talk.
Well,
So
people
I'll know
that-
when to go to
Yep.
the bathroom.
You'll be-
and,
Oh,
you
stop.
know,
I mean,
I'll take
somebody
over.
actually called in about it. They
Just
specifically
kidding.
addressed Kevin
No,
on
I'm
this call.
excited to hear about this because
But he
I
wants
don't
peop-
pay attention to any of this. So
the listener
Be
wants
educational.
people to call in that have, like, believe in it, have seen it.
And have
we do
seen
Ghost
UFOs?
Talk in October.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
Halloween, that's every Friday. We do Believe It or
Okay.
Not. That's ghost stories.
I like it.
It's going to be like alien stories.
I like it.
Okay. So you're going to fill in for Roula and Scoop. What you got there?
Yes. So USA Women's Soccer had a game last night. We can talk a little bit about that because Eric and I were chatting about that.
I know. I predicted it, and I was
You
actually
did
right.
predict it. Yeah, I don't know if
I
anybody
know
else
nothing
watched
about
it.
soccer.
But well, you predicted the score.
I wish I predicted the Astros score. That was not right.
Well, we can talk about that. A little sports talk and then a little bit
And actually,
about Barbies.
Yeah, did you hear about? I never knew Ken had a last name.
Ken had a last name.
I didn't know that
Ken has
either.
it's not just Ken. He's got a full name.
Okay, so more Barbie talk and sports.
And can we talk about that too? What Mattel's going to do now that they got this Barbie?
I
sent you that
this.
story yesterday.
Yes.
I
a
want
bunch
to
of-
talk about that.
Idiots.
Seems weird.
Talk about watering
Seems
down the
weird.
product. All right. Today it's going to be another one, hot one. Sunshine should be creeping right up close to 100. I mean, the heat index is going to make it feel like that. And you've got that Sahara haze. So if you got allergies, stay indoors
It's a
today.
cool band name.
Sahara Haze,
Yeah.
live on stage.
Not like Lana Del Rey.
I feel like
or-
that needs to be a beer. Hazy IPA,
Oh, yeah.
Sahara Haze.
Sahara Haze. Little grains of sand in it. Right now it's 81 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, so Roula will be popping in for roses after 7 o'clock. She's recovering from her surgery. Sam's going to be filling in. Before you get to your stories, I do want to mention the fact that I was shocked. My timeline or my feed was just inundated with news about Sinead O'Connor passing away at the age of 56.
And how did she pass?
They're not saying. Now, they said that she was troubled. She had several children, but she had a 24-year-old son that had committed suicide last year. And they say that she never recovered from that. So the family's not really revealing what was the cause of her death.
Oh, well, usually when that happens, it could point to she took her own life, possibly.
Yeah, right now it's just speculation.
Just
but,
speculation.
Sad passing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's get on to the rest.
Oh, yeah. No worries. Thank you. I was going to talk about that. Can you also, what was she known for?
She had, she had her debut album in 1987 at the age of 19. And then she really just exploded in 1990 when she covered Prince's Nothing Compares to You.
Okay.
That was a huge number one single.
And then, of course,
She
she...
2 hits.
What was the other one? Mandinka was one of the songs. Lay Your
Famous
Hands
for,
on
like,
Me.
She tore the Pope's photo.
Was it on Saturday Night Live?
Well, the reason, and I read the articles about why she
Yeah.
tore the Pope's
That's
photo
kinda
because
turned her
there
down.
was a lot of accusations at the time of pedophilia
And cover-ups.
and cover-ups, and the Pope was doing nothing about it. And that was her statement, and that single-handedly ruined her career.
And she was raised Catholic, so she was
Yes.
frustrated with the church. And she said that she would consider going back to the church. She'd be the first person at the church doors should the Pope finally come forward and say, "Oh yes," and apologize and.
Well, they did a
get
whole
all these-
movie about it, Spotlight. Did you ever see that? That won
No.
Best Picture a couple
No.
years ago. Yeah.
But
So-
since the Catholic Church never cleared that up at the time, she just stayed.
And she actually went on to, she
Yeah.
converted. They said she changed her name in the last 2 years. She converted to Islam.
Gotcha. Thank you. Because I saw that she passed away, and I was like, I'm not quite sure why I know her or,
Yeah. I thought she
who
passed away a few years
exactly
ago.
was.
That's why I didn't know.
Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Well, real quick with KRBE, we have the summer of 2020 free coming up. Your first chance is with the Roula and Ryan show at 8:20. We're going to give you a keyword to text, and then you are getting an AC tune-up courtesy of Air Innovations, $100 gift card to Gringos, a 4-pack to Andretti Indoor Cardigan Games, and then $100 gift cards towards your electricity bill. Plus, that's how you qualify for that $10,000.
That's a great summer package.
Huge.
And being in the running for 10 grand.
Yes, so that's at 8:20. But last night, USA, well, not just the USA, but the FIFA Women's World
That's what we
Cup.
care about.
Yeah, that's what I was like, just USA.
Just USA, that's all we
Nobody
care
else played. They took on Netherlands yesterday, and it was a tie 1-1, and it was extremely stressful. One, because I was streaming
1-0,
it.
right?
Yes.
At first,
1-0.
Netherlands were winning.
Yes, they were winning off of, they were dominating the whole entire first half. So that was really frustrating watching.
USA was like, we're not used to this happening.
Yeah, they were super quick. I felt like USA was just like really slow to the ball. But we went up. It was 1-0, and then it went 1-1, and then we had a goal, and they took it back because Alex Morgan was offsides.
Oh.
So we could have won it, but she was offsides, and it's so frustrating because I'm like, I am obviously not at their level, but it's like when
you played in college scholarship.
Yeah, but like when a basketball player misses the free throw, or when you don't
Something
catch,
simple, you're like,
yes, you're like, this is your job, like you know this. So
you've
it's like,
learned this
just
since
stay
you're
on
6 years
sides.
old or something.
But so we're tied 1-1. Their next game is Tuesday, August 1st at 2 a.m.
All right.
Am I reading that right?
You'll be
I
up.
mean, I get up
You'll be
early.
up,
I'm not getting
Santiago.
up that early.
Oh, we're not getting up for that. Oh, that sucks. Dang. Okay. Well,
It sucks especially to promote, soccer in our country because World Cup and that gets
Yeah.
people interested. And then
I
that
wonder
time zone
why they
sucks.
made it that time.
Well, because it's a different time zone. Where are they playing?
I know, but all the past
They
two
play in
games have been
Australia?
in 8 a.m.
Or they play
yeah.
New Zealand and
yeah, both of
Australia.
those. I think it's
They're
both
like
those
3 days
places.
ahead.
They're not 3 days.
It seems like it. It's already Monday there.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah. So, well, if you're going to wake up, I'm just going to wait for the
Yep.
text results on that one.
When you wake up, you'll have the results.
Exactly.
What do you guys think
Exactly.
Barbie's Ken his last name is?
Smith.
Jones.
Ortega.
He has a full name. He even has a middle name.
No.
Ken
How do
has
we
a
not
middle
know
name.
this?
Kenneth.
Kenneth, yes.
Yes.
Starts with an S, his middle name.
Sam.
No.
Sean.
Yes.
Oh.
Kenneth
Kenneth
Sean.
Sean.
Okay. What's
He
the
was
last?
a DJ here at night when we started.
Bomb.
Nope.
Carson.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Yeah,
Carson,
Carson.
yeah.
Kenneth,
Okay.
Kenneth Sean Carson is his name.
Yep. It's named after the son of the Ruth Handler, the one who created Barbie.
Oh, okay. What's Barbie's last name?
Oh, what is that? I saw it
Does
somewhere.
Barbie even have a last
Roberts.
name? Barbie Roberts.
Yep. Barbie Millicent.
I'm
Millicent.
so
Barbie
mind
Millicent
blown right now.
Roberts.
Yep.
Does Alan have a last name?
Alan, no,
I don't remember the Alan Barbie doll at all
nobody
growing
would.
up.
I think that was done decades before we were even born.
Okay.
So what about
that was just
Skipper?
so silly.
Oh yeah, Skipper. Was
We talked about Skipper in the
was Skipper
movie.
the dog?
Skipper, I thought
No.
was
No,
her
that was
friend.
her friend.
Yeah, I thought Skipper was like the. Hold on, Skipper Barbie. Let me look it up.
And meanwhile, now Mattel is.
I saw this.
They're-
You sent this to
driving
us.
Nuts. They're like, wait, Barbie did this well.
What are
We
their
are going
toys?
to open 14 of our properties, and they're going to develop them into movies too. We're going to make money off them. We're going to do Barney. We're going to do Hot Wheels. We're going to do Uno, Magic 8 Ball. I'm like, what
Magic
the?
8 Ball.
They're going to do Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Which
Oh, I
there's a
had
movie.
those. Those are fun.
But there's
Yeah,
a
but how are
movie
you
with
going
that.
to do
with
a movie
Hugh
about
Jackman
that?
did a movie like that.
They did. Where
But
they
he
had
had a-
robots in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
They Rock'em Sock'em Robots was fun. You used your thumbs and you controlled the two boxers and you tried to
Just
knock
hit
their
real
block
fast.
off.
Yeah, but a movie.
But
of
Polly
that?
Pocket, they got Lily Collins from Emily
See,
in
I think
Paris.
that'll be big. My daughter, her generation, Polly Pocket all the way. She must have had like hundreds of those things.
And Lena Dunham, the actress, she's
don't
gonna be
like her.
she's gonna be the director
Yeah.
and writer.
Why don't you like her?
Lena Dunham, didn't she say a bunch of controversial things?
I think so, but
Oh,
who doesn't
okay, just
nowadays?
Like, I mean, really, really bad.
I'm
Look it
just
up.
saying,
I don't want to. I don't even. It's such a
Okay.
disturbing subject matter. I don't want to bring it up on the air.
Got
But
it.
if you Google it, you'll see what she's all about, and it's disturbing.
Mattel also wants to do American Girl,
That I could see.
Viewmaster.
For the rich kids, the
What's
American
Viewmaster?
Girl.
Like you're gonna see it and then get caught in the little like Jumanji type feel to it. You're caught in the.
Did you have a ViewMaster growing up?
I think
We did.
Oh yeah.
I did.
You had the little
sister did.
discs you'd put in it, and then you'd click it, and it would show a different scene.
I can't remember what the scenes were, though.
I
It
would
could be
love
anything.
Yeah,
for like
no.
a 10-year-old of today, get on a time machine and go like 1968, 70.
Instead of
toys.
the phone, you get this
Instead
little
of your phone.
Viewmaster thing.
Wait a second. You actually got to pick something up. You can't just look at it on your phone.
That's what I love being a Gen Xer because I've had the
We saw best of both worlds.
I saw. I could play with a stick. I could take rocks and hit pretend it's a baseball and hit them in the farm, and then I could play with computers here and play Call of Duty.
Well, kids today probably view us the way we did. I would sit there and I'd look at these what's the show that my parents watched? Little House on the Prairie, and like, what did they do for toys in the 1800s? So I think the only toy they had was like a wooden
Their
top.
toy was they had to go to work.
Yeah, they had to work.
Get out of the factory. Here's some
Yeah.
smokes, kid.
Yeah,
Etch-a-Sketch. Is that still a thing?
they still sell those. I saw them at
I
Target.
sucked at that. I could never.
Those are
I just
fun.
did a square.
Some people were really good
If
at
I
it.
brought
I
in,
couldn't
and
do
they're
that.
not that expensive, if I brought in a couple Etch-a-Sketches, let's all do one. We'll take a picture and post, and everybody's going to guess who's Etch-a-Sketch.
That's just like when we did, it was National Draw a Dinosaur Day. And we threw
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, whose is the best? Vote on
dinosaur's the
KRBE.
I'm so bad at drawing. I just don't know how. Maybe because I'm a lefty, they didn't really teach me in school.
Yeah.
It's the same
How to hold a
concept,
pen.
Eric.
I just never know. They try and force you to just be right-handed or something. It's hard to be a lefty.
I'm sure it is.
I should be a doctor.
Were your mom and dad a lefty?
No,
Just you? I always wonder how that
What
works.
about your sisters?
no, I'm the only. I
lefty?
throw right
Mm-hmm.
and I shoot right, but I right left. So I don't even know.
I'm hoping Santiago's a lefty.
Yeah, it'd help, especially if he plays tennis or something or
Yeah,
other
or
skills.
baseball. Mark's trying to teach him baseball. I know
Yeah,
he's only
that's
4
good.
months.
4 months.
But,
Yeah, good luck with that.
You know, growing up playing Little League,
on, kid.
it was difficult to hit off a left-handed pitcher.
that's why. That is why. Mark's already trying to get him going. Get him going.
He's got the Puerto Rican descent, right?
Is that why? I
That'll,
don't
that'll
know.
help, right?
No, I don't think so. But maybe.
Yeah, why
Hopefully
not?
he'll just be athletic. Or
He
super
should be
smart.
between you two. He played
I
football in
think so.
college. You played
Sports.
If
soccer.
he doesn't play sports, then I just hope he's super intelligent. He's going to be like, Mom, you're dumb. Yes,
Is that
kid.
when he's 7?
Yes.
Mom, you're dumb. He's already,
Rapid fire, Bob.
he's already beating you in rapid fire in kindergarten.
I'm like studying his homework. I'm like, what are
learning
we
so
learning
much.
today, babe? What are we
It
learning?
does happen, Sam. I listen. I read my kids' homework. I'm like, I don't remember doing this stuff ever.
No, and the new ways that they teach math, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh no,
to me.
math.
No,
can't
I know
help
that
at all.
totally confuses me. Now, I want to play listener line real quick because then we can open the phone lines. This came in, I think, specifically for you, Kevin.
Hey, Will and Ryan. Roula, I hope you're doing well with your foot surgery. And hey, Kevin, Sam, also you, Eric. I'm not going to hype you up because you got Alex hyping you up all day today for winning.
Oh
I
yeah.
just wanted to, not a panic button necessarily, but today they had that UAP hearing in Congress, and everybody's talking about the UFOs. So I want to hear what people think about the UFOs, and if anybody has stories about seeing a UFO or anything like that. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Plain and simple, we'll grant your wish. If anybody's ever seen one, experienced something, or if you've got a thought about it, do you believe we are alone?
Now we tried What's Up Your Butt yesterday at 6:40, Ryan.
Nobody called.
It was the medical
You think
world.
alien talk's going to get us there?
Hey, just because you're not interested in
We
it,
could combine the two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
probing.
we'll open up the lines
It
right
takes
now.
one listener. Anyone listening been
Anybody.
probed by an alien, go ahead. Don't
Who's gotten kidnapped or returned back to Earth? Give us a call, 713-390-KRBE.
Let's hear you.
All right, if you believe.
104.1 KRBE. I love it.
Back to Roula and Ryan.
Okay, so we're actually going to take a listener line call, and we're going to actually go with what he's suggesting. Here's the call.
Hey, Will and Ryan. Roula, I hope you're doing well with your foot surgery. And hey, Kevin, Sam, also you, Eric. I'm not going to hype you up because you got Alex hyping you up all day today for winning.
Yep.
I just wanted to, not a panic button necessarily, but today they had that UAP hearing in Congress, and everybody's talking about the UFOs. So I want to hear what people think about the UFOs, and if anybody has stories about seeing a UFO or anything like that. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.
Now, what he's referring to is a former U.S. intelligence agent testified yesterday, confirming under oath that aliens do exist, that we have their spacecraft, that we actually have their bodies. This is a high-ranking official. It's kind of big news, so we're going to go ahead and see. 713-390-KRBE. If you've ever witnessed something,
Do you
can't
believe
explain it. Do you believe
I
it?
feel like you have to believe in. We can't be the only humans out there.
I think it's
people
kind of
out there. You know, there's
I think
other.
it's
There's
kinda
an Earth
arrogant.
2. There's
Yeah.
other aliens. There's something out there.
All the billions of stars out there that we're the only thing that exists that's alive.
No,
So,
ma'am.
I don't believe that.
All right. Well, let's talk to Frank. Frank, good morning. You're on the Roula and Ryan show. Do you believe in aliens?
Hey, Frank.
Yes. Yes. Hi. How y'all doing? I'm sorry. I just got off work, so.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
Well, good morning. Hello.
So have you seen an alien or seen a spaceship, or are you just believe in them?
Well, I was like, I believe him definitely, because when I was 10 years old, I was in the backyard with my friend changing a bike tire or working on the bike, and I looked up in the sky, and there was looked like the size of a Frisbee.
Mm-hmm.
Now I would think it was a drone, but it just stayed in one place, and it looked like a goldish color, and it just kept floating in the same space, and I was like, it was there, and it stayed there too long. So I turned around and told my friend, "Hey, look at this." And when we turned around, it was gone.
So this is
But
before
funny
the
story.
existence of drones, right?
Yeah, this was before the existence of drones. Now when I see drones, I'm like, oh wow, maybe we got that technology.
Yeah, from them.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's all
but-
sorts of documentaries
Now,
out
did you? Did that make you want to go and like watch documentaries like Ryan's talking about and get into that world? Go to a library
Well,
and get
I'm
books.
gonna tell you my age. It was a guy from my breakdancing group, so this was in the 80s. Yeah.
That's another story
there. You
there.
had a breakdancing group.
I have a whole bunch of stories. And he said, I
Sorry.
told him about it, and he said, "Hey, man, I saw the same thing around." And he lived across the bayou in the other neighborhood. He said around the same age he saw something too.
Oh man.
So our stories kind of matched up. And like, man, I saw
I
that
believe
too.
you.
Yeah, what'd mom and dad say when you said, "Hey, man, I just saw a flying saucer"?
I didn't want to tell them anything. They might put me away if I told them.
They put me away if I told
Go
them.
do your pop and lock and get out of here.
My mom would have probably rubbed me with some type of Mexican oil and something real. Give me some 7-Up, she pull up a Mexican first aid kit with rub me with an egg or something. So I'm like,
Gosh, Frank.
That's funny.
Oh,
All right,
thanks for sharing.
Frank.
I believe you. Thank
Hey,
you.
do you
for
believe
sharing.
about breaking?
Thank y'all guys. Y'all support the fire department. I work for Houston Fire Department.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, thank you for what you do.
We
Yeah,
always
thanks,
will,
Frank.
man. We always got your back.
All right, thank you guys.
Take
All right,
care.
you have a great day. Wow.
That's funny. Okay, we have to go to Victor.
Breakdancing fireman.
I
Yeah.
know, there's a lot to unfold from there. Maybe you can join us on a
different.
raw feed. Hi, Victor. You're on the Roula and Ryan show.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey,
Good
Victor.
morning. So what's your take on all this?
Well, I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe it. So, I'm an airline pilot, and this probably happened maybe a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. We're at 34,000 feet, and being that high, we're already going like 500 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we were just cruising along. We were going westbound. I think, believe it or not, I think we were actually over like the Las Vegas, Nevada area. So, Area 51. Ooh. We actually we thought it was just another airplane that just whizzed right past us. I mean, it was pretty much faster. It was much faster than us because, again, we're already going 500 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of took a surprise because this aircraft was probably maybe 2,000-3,000 feet away. Like, we could see it clear as day.
Wow.
And we're like, oh, that guy's kind of close. I wonder who that was. Maybe it was a fighter. And it didn't look like a fighter, though, because it was like this sphere-looking kind of object or spacecraft.
It was
Whatever you
round,
call
like
it.
a
It could have been
sphere.
an airplane.
Huh.
Exactly.
Wow.
Did you call it
we-
in?
we-
Did you call in to the?
Yeah, we called it in. We're like, hey, I think we were with Los Angeles Center. We call them, and they're like, hey, what was that aircraft that just flew right past us? It was much faster. It's like, we have nothing on the radar. I'm like, we can literally still see this guy. He's probably maybe a mile or two away from us. You're not picking him. Like, no, we don't see him. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we just, other pilot and I, we just looked at each other like, see, this is proof that we're not alone.
Wow. Did any of the passengers see it?
No, I highly doubt it. Most of the people back there are probably sleeping.
Yes, yeah.
Obviously we're
front.
just, nothing to do except look outside, and it's like, oh, hey, what is that?
Are you flying on autopilot at that point?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I wish I could put on my bucket list. It never happened now after 9/11, but be in the cockpit.
Cockpit, yeah.
Just like on takeoff and landing. Just
Are you
see
allowed
the,
to take a passenger, like in the cockpit with
like
you?
your family member? Are you able to do that? Like so your wife?
No, unfortunately, no. My wife, no, absolutely not. I mean, she can fly small planes with me. I'm actually on my way to the Conroe Airport right now to go fly small plane on my day off.
2 weeks ago, I
how
told my
fun.
wife,
Wow,
no, I
that's
should
cool.
maybe I need a hobby. Maybe I should try flying. But then I saw like a little plane that night crash somewhere. I'm like, nope.
No,
I
Eric.
can't
it
my
picture
skills-
that being your hobby.
Ask him.
Eric.
Ask the professional airline pilot.
You did a lot of math,
My
right?
dad was a pilot, and there's an insane amount of math involved. Correct?
I mean, there's a little bit. I mean, it's just everything's basically handed to us. All the work is done for us. All we got to do is fly the airplane. And in my opinion, that's the easiest and the most funnest part about flying, being a pilot.
What about a small plane though? Like, you think I could pull it off? I'm terrible at math.
Eric, no, you don't need math. Eric, if you want, I will personally take you flying and anyone else that wants to tag along.
Yeah.
I'll give you my information and we'll just all go and make a day out of it.
All right, maybe I'll try that. See if I can even want to do it. Yeah, all right.
it.
Hold
Hang on the air.
on.
Ahmad, get that information. Thank you for calling
And then
in.
we'll go look for aliens
Thanks,
together.
Victor.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Take care, guys.
You have a great day.
Bye. Hold
See,
on.
I mean, how do you deny something like that? An airline pilot sees, and they do have all sorts of
And they see
experimental
stuff. They know what
aircraft.
fighter jets look like.
You're on 500 miles an hour, and something goes
Whiz
right by
by
you.
you.
And there's so many documentaries. One that I recommended to Kevin and it's on Showtime. It's just called UFO. It's done by J.J. Abrams. And it's really, really fascinating. You want to take one more?
Yeah, take one real quick. Is this Cindy?
Cindy, good morning. You're on the Roula and Ryan show.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning,
What did
Cindy.
you see?
First time caller.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, wow.
The alien talk is what got you calling in, girl.
Yes.
Well, I've called before, just never get through.
All right.
All right.
Well, here you are. The floor is yours. What do you want to say about it?
So my story is when I was in freshman year of high school, it's about 2003. My mom was getting us ready to get to school. She went out to the car to start it up and get it warmed up. She let out a curling scream, and we all ran out, me, my dad, and my brother, and we looked up in the sky, and it looked like a cloud, but it was in the shape of a UFO with the details of the lines and windows.
Whoa,
Now,
whoa.
normally, I would just chalk it up that it just happened to be a cloud. But when clouds move away, they fall apart and they change shape and form. This did not. And not only that, but as it moved away, it maintained its shape, the details maintained, and it moved away in like a circular motion. We did take pictures. They're somewhere in the attic.
Oh, wow.
But
how long ago is this? Like how many years ago is
About
this?
2003.
So drones were really kind of just in their infancy.
But it was way too big to be a
we never
drone,
saw
right?
We
Yeah.
didn't, I don't think drones are around
Way
then
too
for us.
big. It was literally about the size of an 18-wheeler truck. It was
Wow, that's
wide. It was huge. And it was, at the time I used to live in Los Angeles in California, and it was tilted at an angle, hovering over the 101. And it was just scary as can be, but it maintained its shape and eventually...
So it's safe to say you
moved away.
believe then.
Oh, for sure. We had many experiences in California. We saw little lights that would zoom around really high up in the sky among the stars that we could never explain. Just flashing lights sometimes. So I'm definitely a believer.
All right, so there's a movie kind of like that with the cloud. It's called Nope by Jordan Peele.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah.
That it's pretty damn good. Where it is a cloud that they're like, wait, that cloud has been there for a long time. Like it should have moved on by
moving.
now. No, and then what the cloud does to people is pretty interesting. So it's a fun movie.
All right, you
Nope.
can leave your
Free now,
comments.
too, right? On streaming and certain
Probably,
sites.
Yeah, you can leave your comments on the listener line if you didn't get through. 713-278-VENT. We love hearing those stories. It's always interesting.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It is brought to you by Duncan. Sahara haze continues to blow in from the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to get really thicker all the way through Friday. Those of you who are sensitive to the dust may notice that your allergies or your asthma flaring up. The thickest part of dust will be on Friday. It's going to be pretty bad today, but Friday will be really bad. And then Saturday, it should start to clear out. Sunday will be dust-free. Now, Houston's drag community is coming together to support two Baytown teachers who were fired simply for attending a drag show. Next Thursday, August 3rd, Hamburger Mary's will host a benefit for the women. When asked, the school's senior pastor, because it was a private religious school, the pastor cited a line in the school's operating policies that read, "I will act in a godly and moral fashion at work and on Facebook and in my community." And they were
Those drag
fired.
queens are demons. Demons. You're associating with the demons. It was men in dresses. You're going to take these children to hell. Come on, get a grip.
I know.
Get a freaking grip. That is not what Jesus taught. I am through with these people, and I'm so happy the Hamburger Marys and the ladies
They're
are
doing a
stepping
great
up to
thing.
help
August
these women.
5th. August 5th.
And
they're
I
doing this.
hope these teachers move on to a more accepting and more modern school, because that is some old school ass teaching that some men wrote a book thousands of years ago that don't even know what a cell phone looks like. I am through. Through. I am so through.
All right, didn't mean to set you off, Kevin.
I know. I just cannot believe it. In 2023. Oh, you went to a drag show. Oh, my God. Oh, fire them. This is
and they've been there for like
ridiculous.
19 years, too.
Aw.
Yeah.
19 years and
Teaching.
one thing.
What
to
does
fire 'em.
that have
Insane.
to? Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm going to do a podcast about it. I'm getting
All right, that's what's going down in
Aliens and
H-Town.
drag queens.
Aliens and drag queens. What if they're aliens in drag?
There you go. Could be. I'll be in by the new movie Mattel will do.
It's Men in Black. They're all around us.
No, it's men in fuchsia, honey.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, coming up next, we're going to get to the bottom of something. Maybe their mate is cheating. It's Roula and Ryan's Roses. Roula will be back for that one, too. It's next on 104.1 KRBE.